alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and good afternoon to all of you. We are delighted to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Oryx Universal College 2022. I am Maymuna Tahir, a proud member of Team Oryx and your host for the ceremony this evening. Before we begin the ceremony, I would like to remind you of some important information. This event has been organized in adherence to precautionary and preventative measures communicated by the Ministry of Public Health of the State of Qatar. We kindly request all guests, staff, students, and volunteers to adhere to all precautionary measures at all times that have been communicated to you through email. Kindly switch your cell phones to silent mode before the commencement of the ceremony. I kindly request everyone who can stand to rise for the procession of this graduation ceremony. Thank you very much. May I request everyone to take your seats to continue with the rest of the proceedings. To formally start with the ceremony, we will be listening to the recitation of the Holy Quran. I would like to invite on stage Mr. Ahmad Abdul Mun'im Al-Abrash to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجان من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان رب المشرقين ورب المغربين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان مرج البحرين يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يخرج منهما اللؤلؤ والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان وله الجوار المنشآت في البحر كالأعلام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you can for the national anthem of Qatar. The national anthem will be sung by the members of the Qatar Youth Choir.
قسما
standing for the national anthem of the United Kingdom. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may now be seated. Every student that joins Oryx comes to us with a unique story and a dream. Being a part of their journey and helping them achieve this milestone makes us immensely proud. Now, we will be watching some of those moving stories from the graduating students of 2022.
The journey is really challenging but also rewarding at the same time.
افتخر اني اب ل5 ابناء، بنتين، 3 اولاد.
The first challenge we faced how to balance between work and study.
Yes, I wanted to quit. My name is Mohammed Jawal Musallam, and I work with Qatar Armed Force as project manager in training and development.
My name is Fatma Al-Tajer.
طارق أحمد الكشادي، معلم تقني في مدرسة قطر التقنية الثانوية البنين.
My name is Hania Nadeem and I'm a student at Oryx Universal College.
My name is Ismail Mehdi Al-Ani.
My name is Amna Khalil Al-Hil.
معكم أخوكم محمد بن خليفة بن حسن الثاني.
My original plan was always to pursuing higher studies in the UK, but plan of mine has been shattered during the COVID-19.
And then I was wearing my PPE and working and studying, listening to my classes. So that was a bit hard for me.
The first challenge we faced in this master degree that how to balance between work and study.
الصعوبات اللي واجهتها أنا في الجامعة بعد 3 شهور من المرحلة الدراسية، وخصوصاً إني كيف أوافق بين عملي الجامعي والوظيفة اللي عندي.
The journey is really challenging but also rewarding at the same time.
محتاج انك انت تكون صاحب ذهن صافي، شغلك لازم يكون سلس، لانك انت تخلص دوامك تروح الجامعة.
COVID. It was really hard to focus on lectures when it was online, but alhamdulillah we were able to face it.
قدرت أتجاوز هالمرحلة وقدرت أتجاوز هالصعوبات من خلال إدارة الوقت بين عملي الجامعي وعملي الحكومي.
To keep myself moving and motivating myself is to celebrate every small achievements.
Prepare a plan in order to manage my time between studying and work.
Thanks God we made it, and alhamdulillah we finished all of these courses and the dissertation.
By end of the day, we already done it while being working at our work and giving each one of my colleague a responsibility. We have been successful.
I chose this program because IT has been one of my strongest subjects throughout high school, and when it comes to programming or developing websites or apps, I really enjoy it.
Everything is a project. It's not just a career. Whatever we do in our lives is also a project, and having this skill will help me personally and professionally.
شغلي محتاج اني اكون صاحب دراية كاملة في المانجمنت، عشان كذا اخترت هالمجال وطورت نفسي وزدت من معرفتي للمانجمنت.
I selected this master degree in order to gain the high level of knowledge.
اخترت تخصص إدارة المشاريع لأن تخصص أنا أحب أتعلم منه وأحب أستفيد منه. مجال حاب أتعمق فيه أكثر، وأنا متأكد أن هالمجال راح يساعدني في خططي المستقبلية.
I have that feeling that I want to quit, but I'm always comfort myself by saying that, Muhammad, you need to handle it.
The lesson which I'm taking forward in future is number 1, you should be focusing on your goals. Number 2, you should be prioritizing your work. And number 3, you should never stop dreaming.
Through this journey, I discovered things about myself that I didn't know before, and I really will take these things and implement them in my personal life and also professional life.
من اللحظات اللي ما أقدر أنساها في حياتي إن فكرة مشروعي الأول في مجال المطاعم ابتدت من الصف مع زميلي وصديقي أحمد مكمل، أوجه له التحية إن كان يسمعنا. حاولنا نطبق كل شيء درسناه تعلمناه في إدارة المشروع، مراحل المشروع، وكانوا يوجهوا لنا، كانوا يعطونا الدعم. دكتور توني، دكتور رضوان، دائما يكون عندنا استفسارات، أسئلة، دائما يجاوبون معانا، والحمد لله المشروع قائم. ومن سنة 2021 شهر 5 لين الحين صار عندنا 3 فروع.
The special moment that I had, it was teamwork, and when we were almost submitting the project, we had a mistake which we had to go back and do the whole project again.
I cannot wait to put what I have learned at the college into practice.
فالحمد لله تعلمنا ان احنا ندير امورنا كل النواحي، سواء مع البيت او مع ادير حياتي انا نفسها بالطريقه الصح. شغلي اكتسبت خبره اداريه اضافيه للي عندي اياها عن طريق بعض المواد اللي حصلنا عليها في الجامعه.
I learned a lot from this university. It has been a great experience.
I would like to thank God, family, friends.
I would like to thank everyone actually who supported me. Thank you so much.
3 people I want to thank. 1 is my aunt, 2nd is my mother, 3rd is my wife.
I would thank firstly to my parents, and second my professors. I wish all of my batchmates a very best of luck.
I would like to thank everyone who supported me in this journey.
اشكر رب العالمين اول شيء، اشكر امي وابوي اكثر الداعمين لي من ناحيه الدراسه من يوم وانا صغير. اشكر زوجتي، اشكر عيالي اللي دائما يجون يشوفوني. شكرا لكم، شكرا لجميع موظفين جامعه ليفربول جون مورس من اصغرهم لين اكبرهم. شكرا للجميع،
وأتمنى التوفيق لجميع زملائي الخريجين في حياتهم العلمية والعملية لخدمة وطننا الغالي قطر.
Those were some inspiring stories. Thank you, Ismail, Hania, Amna, Muhammad, Fatima, Tariq, and Hamad for sharing your stories with us. I am sure that the skills and knowledge that you have gained from Oryx will help you become one step closer to achieving your dream. I would now like to invite on the podium the founder and the president of Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Morse, Mr. Azmi Amir, to officially declare the graduation ceremony open and deliver his graduation address.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My dear co-founders of Oryx Universal College, Dr. Humaid Al-Madfa, Dr. Abdullah Al-Kubaisi, Mr. Anas Abdul Majid, Your Excellencies, Dr. Ibrahim Al-Naimi, Undersecretary of Ministry of Education and Higher Education, Mr. Hassan Al-Said, Undersecretary of Ministry of Communication and Information Technology, Dr. Khalid Al-Ali, Assistant Undersecretary for Higher Education Affairs, Dr. Muhammad Al-Naimi, President of Community College of Qatar, Dr. Salim Al-Naimi, President of Doha University for Science and Technology, Mr. Hamad Mubarak Al-Hajri, Founder and CEO of SNUNU, my dear delegates of the Higher Education Affairs Department of the Ministry of Education and Higher Education, distinguished special guests, parents, students, graduates, and my dearest colleagues. I welcome you all to the Graduation Ceremony 2022 of Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University in Qatar. By virtue of the power vested in me as the President of Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University in the state of Qatar, I declare the opening of the Graduation Ceremony 2022. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of this event, to celebrate and recognize the hard work and academic achievements of the students who are graduating today. I have seen the commitment, hard work, and resilience of these students to get to this day with pride. I take this opportunity to congratulate all 86 students who have completed their undergraduate and postgraduate studies. Well done. I wish to reiterate that this is not your destination. This is a milestone towards achieving your greater dreams, purpose, and the potential within you. Today, you're going back to the society, a world that is in need of your skills, passion, and commitment to make a positive difference. In the last 3 years, we have experienced things we never imagined before. The pandemic, cruelty of armed conflicts that are challenging the basic rights of our fellow human beings to live a decent life, and socio-economic crises that are continuing to widen the gaps between people and our communities. We all know that these critical challenges will take new dimensions and continue to multiply in the coming years. At the same time, we are part of a sophisticated generation who hold the responsibility to shape the lives of the generations to come. The impact and contributions you will make to our community and to all of humanity fully depends on the choices you will make in the coming days, months, and years as innovative leaders in your own domains. Today, you will receive an endorsement for your academic achievements and your ability to learn. But those alone will not make you successful or happy in your lives. The way you use your knowledge in your own personal and professional lives, your attitude at home, at work, and in your communities, and the things you choose to pay attention to in yourself and in your environments at every moment of your life will craft your contribution and the impact in making this world a better place for current and future generations. Those same attributes will write your story, which you will look back at every stage of your life in the future. So, writing your story beyond this point is in your hands. Whether you want your story to say that you graduated, earning the award of your degree, got a pay rise at your work, and happily you lived ever after, or if you want to write a greater story of making tough but better choices, making positive changes in people's lives, and finding innovative solutions to the detrimental problems that we face in the modern world. This is a choice you have to make. It's in your hands to write your stories. This is what we strive for to teach you at Oryx Universal College every day. We exist to build a sustainable future, providing world-class education, to current and future leaders. If the education we have provided to you and the degrees you will receive today fail to inspire the courage and mindset that you need to grow as energetic leaders who will drive the positive change and advancement that our communities desperately need, it will be improvised as a failure of our institution as an education provider and as a failure of the education system that we represent. Therefore, I urge you to make good choices that will bring positive changes in our communities. I urge you, my dear graduates, to pay attention to things that will empower your lives to contribute to the advancement of our great nation. I urge you to make choices that will make you the kind of mindful leaders that the world needs today more than ever before. I can assure you that my entire team continues to work hard to empower our students with knowledge, skills, and competencies required to be those leaders. Now it's in your hands to use those to elevate your story to the next level. The success, happiness, and prosperity of the world that you live in, of the country you belong to, of the communities that you are part of your families, of your own self, depend on the choices you make by paying attention to the right things in your day-to-day lives. The award you receive today is only an endorsement of your potential. The real deal is in how you use your knowledge and your ability to continue to learn. I welcome you to a better future that we all are hoping for as alumni and as ambassadors of Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University in Qatar. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Azmi Amir. We were hoping to have the Vice Chancellor and CEO of Liverpool John Moores University here with us. Due to unavoidable circumstances, he will not be able to attend tonight. However, we would like to welcome Dr. Denise Lee and Dr. Sean Dunn with us tonight, who will be representing Liverpool John Moores University. Mr. Power, however, has sent us a recorded video message for the graduating students today, and we will be playing that message now on the screens.
On behalf of Liverpool John Moores University, I congratulate you on your achievement and wish you every success and happiness for the future. As Vice-Chancellor, I have great pleasure of seeing individuals like you grow, develop and flourish through education. At Liverpool John Moores University, we pride ourselves on creating opportunities for people from all backgrounds to reach their potential and play a part in the community for the benefit of all. Together, we at Liverpool John Moores University and Oryx Universal College share the vision of empowering generations of global leaders. You should be proud of what you have achieved. Your studies, dedication and focus have come together to give you an award which will be respected across the globe, giving you the personal tools and expertise to realise your own ambitions for the future. What happens next is up to you, but I feel confident that you can achieve everything you hope for. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to Liverpool John Moores University community. Congratulations.
That was a wonderful message from Mr. Mark Power. Now please allow me to invite to the stage Dr. Denise Lee, joining us today, representing Liverpool John Moores, and to deliver a message on behalf of the university.
Let me say a little about the university you are now part of. The university can trace its origins way back to 1823, which means next year we'll be celebrating 200 years. We are a broad-based university with faculties of science, humanities and social sciences, health, engineering and technology, as well as business and law. Over 27,000 students study with us at undergraduate, postgraduate, and at doctoral level in Liverpool. But we work with partners around the world to deliver our programmes and have a truly global student body. The pride we have in our university reflects constantly in our city. Liverpool is a port, and as such, has been home to people who have constantly gone out into the world to trade, work, and travel, and has welcomed thousands who have come to the UK to make their lives. As a result, we are outward-looking, open-minded, and welcoming, attributes I believe are reflected in our relationship with Oryx Universal College. A large part of our internationalisation strategy is identifying and working with like-minded people and institutions around the world. We really feel that both institutions share common goals and core principles of providing high-quality, industry-focused programmes which address the needs of local, national and international employers. We are very proud of our graduates and the impressions that they make when they enter the world of work. And when I say a world of work, I am always amazed to read success stories which follow our global alumni and the real differences they are making to this chosen sector in countries all around the world. This is another key principle of ours, that we develop industry-ready, professional, global citizens. Qatar remains of strategic importance to Liverpool John Moores University as we grow our partnership in the Middle East. We remain committed to growing the LJMU community overseas and are proud of each and every one of you graduating today. As LJMU alumni, we wish you every success in your future career and welcome you to our growing global LJMU family. As you begin your chosen careers, please remember the LJMU values and carry these with you in the future. I will remind you of these values. We are student-focused. Our every focus is on the students who come to us to learn, develop, and grow. Here they will discover who they are and how they're going to change the world. And we do everything we can to help them do that. We are inclusive. With an open mind to different cultures and experiences, we are passionate about taking positive actions towards greater equality while challenging unfairness. We provide a safe environment for all to flourish and involve individuals and communities in the decisions that impact on them. We care about our community. Our staff and students, past, present and future, are the beating heart of our city in Liverpool. We couldn't exist anywhere else and have shaped this place we belong to. But with our wider links internationally, we are a global community with passionate students, alumni, staff in every corner of the world. To be a member of our community is to recognise the links we have with each other, that we have a personal investment in success of each other. We are courageous. The world is changing at a credible speed, and in order not to be left behind, we must embrace effective, impactful change, even when this feels uncomfortable. So finally, all that remains is to congratulate LJMU graduates from Oryx Universal College and to wish you a very happy graduation day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Denise Lee. It is delightful to have you attend the ceremony with us on this occasion. Dear graduates, you have come through a massive journey and you are going to go back into this society to make a positive difference. You may feel the responsibility on the shoulders and it may feel very heavy, but making such a positive difference is possible. And we can find many inspirational stories of such leaders and innovators around us. Today, we have invited a personality who has been an inspiration for many of us in Qatar to deliver the graduation's keynote speech. A man who was not afraid to dream. A man who was not afraid to show the world that things can be done differently. A man who kept challenging the norms to show the community how we can make a positive impact. I would now like to invite on the stage Mr. Hamad Mubarak Al-Hajri, founder and CEO of Sununu, the pride of Qatar and our very local enterprise.
Assalamu alaikum, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, graduates and doctors. Such a pleasure for me to speak to all of you about how did I dream. Let me make it simple and easy to you all. Today, in the whole world, even economy is diversing. All the countries are racing to be knowledge-based economy. Knowledge is the key. Long time ago, I was living a life full of failure and disappointed. But why? My story started around 14 years. When it's come to career, I don't get promoted. Maybe you all have this question in your head. When it's come to startups, I failed 4 times before I started seeing success. But then I started asking myself these questions. What's happened? Why I have this disappointment? Why I'm failing? Then I realized I was victim. Victim of what? I would call it lack of knowledge. I didn't have the knowledge. So I decided to start my new venture. And my new venture was, my brain was the startups. So I started investing on my education, on my knowledge. I want to finish my MBA. I went to advanced courses on Harvard, OPM. I went to study a very specific courses in, as example, blue and red oceans and marketing. I studied everything. Then I came back. I found I'm a new person. It's not exactly the same person who was living the disappointed and failures. I'm different. And I start making startup behind the startup behind the startups. Today I have 9 startups. One of them with valuation almost $500 million. But how? My capital was small. It's about my knowledge. When it's come to career, I'm getting promoted. My last job, I was the economic plan leader. But that was not enough for me. I resigned from my job. I became unstoppable. With this knowledge, I have this liabilities to my country, to my nation. I need to do something, make people's life positive and better. I need, and this is my dream, to build the first unicorn, which means a startups with market values of $1 billion. But how did I dream? Because the knowledge. Knowledge is the key. Today, you have commitments to be delivered. This is not the end for you. This is the new beginning. To your country, to your family, to your work, and to yourself. Some of you was project manager in Armed Force from the TBSO. Now you can reduce your cost because you have project management skill. You can source a better supplier. How much money are you going to save to the government? How much money are you going to save to your corporate? You're going to deliver the project on time because you have the knowledge. And I saw my friend Hamad Al-Thani. He started his own startups. Now you know what mistake made in the past because you have the knowledge today. You know that you need to have cost analyst, you need to have a milestone, you need to have a timeline to deliver. Anyway, I don't want to make a long story, but remember, today, be proud. Not because of just finishing your study, but because you gained the knowledge. Knowledge will take you to achieve your dream. And I'm proud of all of you. Well done.
Thank you, Mr. Hamad, for your insights and thoughts. I am sure that our graduates are inspired by your story. We hope that we will see many of these graduates become leaders and entrepreneurs and driving positive impact in our community. Now, I would like to invite on the stage one of our graduates, Amna Khalil Al-Hail, to share a few words on behalf of the graduating students today.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. President, Dean of Academic Affairs, leaders, Chief Executive Officers, Directors, students, parents, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Amna Khalil Al-Hail. I'm one of the graduates of the MSc Project Management program. I'm honored to stand before you today and reflect on our journey at Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University. Despite the last year being challenging, we are all here today to celebrate our achievements and the journey we are embarked on towards our future destinations. It is a great privilege and pleasure to welcome you all again to Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University. Graduation Ceremony 2022. First, on behalf of the university, I would like to extend our warmest congratulations and best wishes to all our graduates. It is the graduation ceremony of the second batch of students who completed their respective programs of study in the university during the academic year 2020-2021. The first batch graduated last November 2021. Studying at Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University has granted us a quality experience and a high level of knowledge, abilities, and skills. This master degree program has equipped all with the power to work in teams along with the people from different backgrounds, all the while allowing us to be committed to our duties and responsibilities and grow as creative individuals. Today evening, a student will be graduated at 2 levels from 2 different programs being offered at Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University, Masters of Science in Project Management, and Bachelor of Science with honors in Computer Science. Let me use this opportunity to express my gratitude to the faculty, administrators, and families for their support during the course of our study at the university. I would like to appreciate the time the parents and invited guests have taken off their busy schedule to respond to our invitation to this ceremony. I would like to extend a special welcome to Professor Rafid Al-Khadr, who has been leading the academic affairs since assuming office as the Dean of the Academic Affairs. I wish all the graduating student the very best in the next phase of their lives and the journey ahead. Please proceed with integrity as you do so. Once again, congratulations on your achievements. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Amna. Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time we all have been waiting for. It is time for the conferral of the degrees. I would now like to request the Dean of Academic Affairs, Professor Rafid Al-Khaddar, to initiate the conferral.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Your Excellencies, guests, parents, graduates, and colleagues. It is really my pleasure and honor to see you concluding this stage of your studies. I always say it's not the end, it's the beginning of your journey in this community and life. We all have worked very hard, you all have worked very hard to reach this stage and achieve your target awards. And we look forward to seeing you act as ambassadors for OUC in the coming months and years. It is not easy to reach this stage, as you all worked hard and were supported by a lot of people, which you should be grateful for, especially your families, who will always give you all the help and support that you may need. I have witnessed some of the work that you have produced, and I was really impressed by the high standard of your work, which I do hope you apply in your next stage of your career. I have overseen a large number of students going through this phase during my work at LJMU and at Oryx now. And I have seen hundreds of students go through the different courses, graduate, and apply their knowledge to real-life situations. I am confident that you will do the same for the progress and benefit of the state of Qatar. I have now completed my first year in Qatar, and over the short period of time, I have seen the ambition, forward-thinking, determination of everyone in Qatar to make it a leader in all aspects of life. It is very evident to see the progress being made here and the new developments, and especially the preparations for the FIFA World Cup in November. I'm pleased to say I'm one of the lucky ones who managed to get some tickets for the tournaments, and I look forward very much to attending some of these events. We at UC are determined to contribute to this development and to be one of the major players in this aspect. In the short period of time that OUC started in Qatar, we have achieved a lot, and our ambition do not stop here, as we will be starting new programs in September of this year, and we are planning for a new purpose-built campus, so watch this space. We invest in our students, we invest in our staff, and quality is paramount to us at all levels. I wish you all the best in your future careers and expect to see you again at OUC to help us grow and develop further. Thank you. Now is the time for the most awaited moment of the evening, to present the awards and graduation memorabilia. So I would like to invite the President of Oryx Universal College in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University, Mr. Azmi Amir, Dr. Ibrahim Al-Naimi, the Undersecretary of the Minister of Education and Higher Education of the State of Qatar, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Humaid Al-Madfa, and Dr. Denise Lee, who is representing Liverpool John Moores University at this event, to present the awards for the graduates. As the Dean of Academic Affairs of Oryx Universal College, on behalf of the President of the College, and as endorsed by the Board of Trustees, I have the pleasure in presenting our graduates from BSc Honours Computer Science. Abdul Aziz Abdullah Al-Fahad. عبد الله ناجي النعيمي. حميرة لطيف. اسرع اسرع. خالد عبد العزيز المريخي. ليلى طلال وليد كشكو. محمد زميل زبير. مهند فتحي حسن مصطفى المريدي. As the Dean of Academic Affairs of the Oryx Universal College, on behalf of the President of the College and as endorsed by the Board of Trustees, I have the pleasure in presenting our graduates from MSc Project Management. Aisha Ali Khalifa Al-Blush. عبد العزيز عبد الرحمن العجمي. عبد العزيز ناصر الحداد. عبد الله أحمد السبيعي. عبد الله علي العبد الله. عبد الله حمد البلوشي. عبد الله رشيد المهندي. عبد الله زيد الكواري. عبد الرحمن زيد الكواري. أحمد زيد الكواري. أحمد محمد عثمان عباس أبو عوف. أحمد محمد الحمادي. علي حسن شعيب. علي حسين الكربي. آمنة خليل الهيل. آمنة محمد عبد القادر. أنس عبد الهادي البطرني. أسماء ناصر الجناحي. بشاير جاسم المهيزان. فهد عبد الله الحمادي. فاطمة طاهر جواد طاهر التاجر. فاطمة محمد حسن. فاطمة رشيد الشرف. غدير محمد الشرشاني. غيث محمد لاما. غاية إبراهيم الرميحي. حمد فهد الدهيمي. حمد خالد العمري. حمد خليفة الثاني. حمد محمد الكواري. حمد سعيد الأسود. ماين سالم الشرين. إبراهيم عبد الهادي البطارني. عماد العيسى. إسماعيل مهدي العاني. إسماعيل جاسم الرضواني. جابر يوسف السرور. جابر مبارك العلي. جواهر محمد السليطي. جوهر علي العبد الله. خلفان إبراهيم الكواري. خالد حسين عبد الله. خلود محمد المنصوري. لبنى مروان أحمد حمادة. محمد عادل عبد اللطيف عبد الصادق. محمد أحمد زهدي عرفة. محمد أحمد الضافي. محمد جابر المسلم. ناصر بنا البيشي. نورة عبد المنعم عبد الرحمن السبت. عمر محمد الملا. عمر سعيد صالح حسن. رشا عبد الدايم الصديق. راشد خالد المطلق. سهوة عبد الفتاح إبراهيم أحمد. سعود محمد الجهاني. سارة محمد قاسم الجنيحي. سارة ماهر إبراهيم عقل. شفرينة نفيل عبد القادر محمد زروق. سرى أحمد حسين. طلال عبد العزيز ألمان. طارق أحمد الكشادي. تامر سعد الحميدي. وديمة محمد المنصوري. يوسف علي عبد العزيز. يوسف ربيعة البدر. Thank you, Dr. Ibrahim Al-Naimi, Dr. Ahmed Al-Madfa, Mr. Azmi Amir, and Dr. Denise Lee. By the powers vested in me by the President of the College as the Dean of the Academic Affairs, I now declare you as graduate of Liverpool John Moores University. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all the graduates on your achievement. As the President mentioned, it is indeed a big milestone of your journey. At Oryx Universal College, we called for applications and nominations for Student Excellence Awards. A committee appointed by the Dean of Academic Affairs has evaluated all applications and claims received. This year, we have selected 2 wonderful students for the awards. I would like to invite Mr. Azmi to give out these awards to the students. So, the first Student Excellence Award goes to Amna Khalil Al-Hail from MSc Project Management. Congratulations, Amna. The second Student Excellence Award goes to Hania Nadeem from Bachelor's of Science, Honors, Computer Science. Congratulations, Hania. Thank you, Mr. Azmi. What an amazing evening it has been. We have now reached the last part of the formal ceremony. May I invite Mr. Azmi, founder and president of Oryx Universal College, in partnership with Liverpool John Moores University, to the podium to conclude the proceedings of the formal graduation ceremony.
Thank you, Mona. Before concluding, there are 2 more awards to give, so I'll take a few minutes to give it away. Ladies and gentlemen, teaching is a noble profession that holds the responsibility of producing the people and leaders for future generations. It is an art that requires creativity, commitment, patience, integrity, and many more noble characteristics that empower those teachers to carry out their duties in molding the future generations. Founders of Oryx Universal College were inspired by the power of the noble cause of teaching and educating. Both my parents were teachers by profession and inspired me to venture in education industry that can transform the world. My wife also has completed her postgraduate in education, striving to make a contribution to the transformation in the education industry. Our co-founder, Dr. Humaid Al-Madfa, and Dr. Abdullah Al-Kubaisi, both have made immense contributions as teachers, deans, and in other leadership roles at Qatar University and Qatar Foundation, respectively, throughout their careers. They are veterans of the education industry in Qatar. Therefore, the very foundation of Oryx Universal College was established with strong focus in excellence in teaching. In this order, today we wish to present a President's Award of Appreciation for excellence in teaching and contributions to knowledge. I wish to request Dr. Humaid Al-Madfa, co-founder and Chairman of the Board of Trustees, to come to the stage to present this award. The person who receives this award today has dedicated his whole life to the academia. With decades of commitment to teaching and research, this veteran is continuing to share knowledge with students with utmost commitment to excellence in teaching. After educating generations for decades, he continues to teach with passion, integrity, and non-compromising commitment to pedagogical approach to accommodate the diverse expectations and needs of students. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the recipient of the President's Award of Appreciation for Excellence in Teaching and Contributions to Knowledge in the field of computer science, Professor Ali Jawwa. Professor Ali Jawwa has been a member of our academic team since the launch of the computer science program in 2020 and have contributed immensely to the success of the graduates who have received their undergraduate qualifications in computer science today. I take this opportunity to thank him for his commitment to excellence in teaching with a lot of passion for the great outcomes he sees in his students. There is one final award to conclude the event this evening. We are very proud of our success as a higher education institution that has launched at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic and successfully operating throughout the pandemic, capitalizing on our digital capabilities. There is a person who has been instrumental in building our robust digital capabilities, driven by his trust and confidence in our purpose. When we initiated the project to launch Oryx Universal College in 2018, one of the first few calls I made was to this man. I gave a brief introduction of the project and requested him to come over to work with me in building the fully integrated operation management system for a modern higher education institution that aims to change the world. He took a flight within a week, and ever since he and his team in Australia have been working day and night to continuously improve our digital capabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Jason Kimber, founder and CEO of Solution to Success Australia, who has been a true friend, a real business partner, and one of the key drivers of the success of Oryx Universal College's state-of-the-art digital backbone. Jason is a person loved by everyone in Oryx since inception. Jason provided the required support for us from Australia throughout the pandemic, and he has been here in Qatar for more than 40 days. To drive the next level of automations in our integrated operation management system, powered by Zoho. He has been more than a service provider to us and a true partner in our success. I thank Jason from the bottom of my heart for his contributions and support on behalf of the entire team of Oryx Universal College by presenting the President's Award of Appreciation for his contributions and leadership in driving the digital transformation of Oryx Universal College. Thank you. With that, the evening comes to an end. Thank you very much for your patience, and happily, we have finished on time. I thank all of you for participating in this amazing event and making it such a special event. I invite you, all of you, to continue with the dinner for the evening. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I kindly request all of you who could stand to rise for the recession. I now invite the Qatar Youth Choir again for a rendition of Weekend Dream.